Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Mental Health Monday. Good morning, everyone. We are back. We are back for another week, another day, so we can continue talking about mental wellness. If this is the first time you've seen me and this is the first time you are watching my channel, my name is Krista Desrosiers. I am a licensed clinical social work. I am a therapist. This is not therapy. This is education. This is way I wanted to communicate so you guys can continue taking care of your mental health. If you do need therapy, I am a therapist. I am accepting new patients. So you can always reach out to me, or you can always reach out to me for me to connecting you to therapy in your community. I'm very connected. So if you do need therapy, let me know. But this is not therapy. This is just some guidance. This is just some education. This is my way to help you guys continue taking care of your mental health. Welcome back. I do encouraging you, if this is the first time and you do find something in this video that is interesting, that is do something for you, learn something, please help me out and subscribe to the channel, comment, like, or share the channel. And I also encouraging you, if this is not your first time, you can continue comment, you can continue liking, and you can continue reach out to me if you need support in your community. So before I go, I have another great topic for us for today. Before I continue with my topic for today, you guys know, if you don't know, but you'll find out, this is where I normally stop in my video and ask you guys, what did you do last week to continue taking care of your mental health? What did you do? What did you do last week? What are you continue doing? What are you doing to continue taking care of your mental health? What are you thinking? I want to share with you guys what I did last week to continue taking care of my mental health. I know last video that I spoke about nutrition. Then that's what I have been doing to continue taking care of my mental health. I have been investing in my nutrition. I have been finding out my makeup, doing blood work, seeing what need, like what is my body. Like, I know I wear glasses, so what do I need to continue eating to support in my eye? I know that I wanted to stay fit. I know that I work out. What do I need to continue eating to continue supporting my body? What kind of vitamins do I need? What kind of foods do I need? I know I'm Haitian. I know I'm Black. So what do I need to continue taking care of my body, to continue taking care of my health? I know I have low iron. What do I need to eat to continue supporting my iron? I know I'm someone who, I pour into a lot of people. Then what do I need to continue supporting my own mental health, my own stress level, my cortisol, so I do not have a big belly? So I invest on my nutrition. I invest on what I need to put in my mouth so I can continue live longer. I always said 80 years is what I need. I'm close to half. I'm going to be 40 soon in 2 months. I always say 80. If I live to be 80, I think that is a great number. And that is what I'm seeking for, right? So I invest on ways to not aging, not just the way I look outside, but also not aging my inside. So that's what I did last week to continue taking care of my mental health. What about you? What did you do? So today I have another great topic. And this topic, I wanted to talk about this topic for a while, because for those of you who doesn't know what I do, currently my full-time job is a behavior consultant. That's my title currently in my full-time job. And I do work in a big clinic that is in the state of Arizona. I work in a big clinic as in consultant. And in that big clinic, there is dental department, there is vision department, there is children department, there is women department, there is family department, There's so many different departments, and I have worked in all of those departments throughout the days. In a day, I would say I can speak for the least I can speak is to 12 patients. That is the least that I can speak with. So in a day, I can speak with 12 patients. So do the math. I work Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, 280 days a year. So do the math to see how many people that I talk with in a year. And sometimes those people that I talk with, they're not repeat. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. So sometimes I will see someone I will never see anymore because I am consultant, right? So, and as you can hear in all those departments I mentioned, there is no men department. There is no men department. And I hope that is something that can change because there's a lot of advocacy for children. There is a lot of advocacy for women. There is a lot of advocacy for family, relationship, things like that. But there is not enough advocacy for men. Okay? So this is not the video for today, but I just want to address that. So anyway, and in all those patients that I talk with, I speak with children, I speak with wife, I speak with mothers, I speak with sisters, I speak with daughters, I speak with grandparents, I speak with great great grandparents, I speak with 6 years old, 3 year old, I speak with 10, 11. There is not a age. Maybe the age that I haven't speaking with or addressing with is like 100. But there is not an age, there is not a race, there is not an ethnicity, there is not a type, there is not anybody that I haven't speak with under the sun. I have speak with mayors, I have speak with senates, I have speak with criminals, I have speak with substance use issues, mental health issues. I speak with lawyers, doctors, construction. Like they haven't have maybe I haven't speak with president. Yes, that's whom I haven't speak with president. Okay, but I have speak with CEOs. I have speak with vice presidents of a certain things, but I haven't speak like the United States president or Haitian president. I haven't speak with president of a country yet. But I have speak with a lot of different type of people throughout my career. And a lot of time, what a lot of those people have in common, what a lot of us have in common, and what we struggle with the most is purpose. No matter what the issue is, no matter what the problem is, under the light of things, I normally hear people struggling with purpose in life. People ask that question a lot. Who am I? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why is this matter? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Like, am I experiencing life how I'm experiencing life? Why is this? I hear a lot of those questions. And because of all those questions, people fall into depression, people fall into anxiety, people fall into high risk behaviors, they stuck, people fall into, like, they're struggling with their future, they're struggling with their past, they're struggling with the present, and it doesn't matter what age. I am hearing it. Why is this matter? What is my purpose on earth? Why am I here? What's the point of me? Why is my parents born me? What is the reason of me? I heard that a lot of time. And then this is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about what is purpose. I want to talk about what purpose is not. I want to talk about how purpose impacted mental health and it promoted mental wellness. And I want to give some guidance on how you can find or you can create your purpose. I do encouraging you to stay the whole video because as you can hear, I'm going to answer a lot of questions. So stay the rest of the video. I'm not trying to make this video long because I know you guys want to go, you got live going on. If you're unable to watch the whole video, I do encouraging you to come back. If you find something that is great in this video, I encourage you to share. I encourage you to like. I encourage you to comment. And I encourage you to subscribe if this is the first time you watch this video. Okay, so let's talk about what is purpose. Purpose is a sense of direction. Purpose is a reason for your action. Purpose is the meaning that you put on how you are living your life. Purpose doesn't have to be perfect. Purpose is consistent. Purpose is why do you do what you do? Purpose is why are you living your life the way you're living? Purpose is the experience that you experience in life and why. Purpose tied to your value, your identity, and your intentional behaviors. Purpose can look like showing up for your family, becoming healthy, helping someone, growing your emotion, doing something meaningful. Purpose can look different for everyone, but you have to ask yourself, what am I doing? Does it matter? Now, don't be confusing because I see a lot of people come to me and they believe whatever they were doing matter because they believe purpose was a title of a job. They believe purpose was a career. They believe purpose was a status of a relationship. Like my purpose was to be a mother. My purpose was to be a wife. My purpose was to be a husband. My purpose was to be a father. My purpose was to be a therapist. My purpose was to be a doctor. Like they are connected purpose as a title. They are connected purpose as a status. A lot of people connected purpose as like someone seeing it, like to impress someone. Like, or if I can impress someone, if I can please someone. A lot of people believe purpose is a destination. Like I arrive. Like, oh, my purpose is to get the bachelor degree. Oh, my purpose is to be a nurse. Like a lot of people believe purpose, it's something that you must figure out a certain age. Oh, I'm 30 now. I should already, should is this one word? I should already have my purpose. Purpose, it's not just doing something, but purpose is, does it matter? And why it matter? How does purpose help you with your mental health? Purpose reduces depression and emptiness because it gives you hopeful. It makes you feel hopeful. It makes you feel more motivation to do something. It makes you feel more connect. Purpose give you it help you to be more emotional stability. It help you to be resentful. It strengthen your identity. It give you more healthy habit. Let me give you an example. I have seen patient before that I work with and I ask them, what is your purpose? Sometimes there is a patient that can struggle for years with diabetic. Like the diabetic is uncontrolling. And then when you ask them, why does it matter to control your diabetic? Why? What's the point of that? And sometimes I have to dig a little bit deeper for them to find that purpose. But once they're like, okay, you know what? The reason I want to control my diabetic is because I want to live longer. Why? Why do you want to live longer? I want to live longer for my children. Why do you want to live longer for your children? Because I want to see my child get married. I want to see my child finish school. I want it to be there. I want to support my child. I want my child to have their mom and they can reach out. And that is their purpose. They want to be there for their family. And when that person find their purpose, taking the medication I prescribe it is not so hard anymore. Eating a healthy diet is not so hard anymore. Working out is not so hard anymore because they're understanding why they're doing what they're doing. Why does it matter? I would have a mom, a high risk pregnancy, and I'm asking them, why were you pregnant? And they're like, because I wanted children. Why you want children? Because I want to contribute to the society. Why do you want to contribute to the society? Because I want to leave my name. Why? I want to leave my legacy. Why do you want to? I keep, because I need them to find what matter. I want to have healthy children. I want to have happy children. I want to carry my child and then for them to come out healthy. Boom. They're fine. Why? They're caring. Why they're doing this? Then the high risk behaviors, certain things that they have to do, doesn't, it's not so hard anymore. When you have a reason, when you have your objective and you have your purpose and you find what you're doing matter, you know why it's matter, what you're doing, certain things, you find stress is not so stressful anymore. There can be many doors that close in your face. People can say things and you still continue doing it because you know, I have a reason of why am I doing this. But when you lost that purpose, you lost that matter, like why does this matter to you? Then I see a lot of patients fall into depression. They let the stress, they can't continue. They don't see why am I here. So having purpose is something that I see a lot of people struggle with. How can you start creating purpose? How can you find purpose? One of the first steps that I will encourage in you is to take a few steps back, reflect in your life, and find out who are you, and ask yourself, what is my value? What I'm doing, why does it matter? Why does it matter to me? Does this tie to who I want to be? Does this tie to the experience that I want to live? What is my purpose on earth? Why am I matter? Take a seat, write it down, ask yourself that. Another way you can find your purpose is to engage in meaningful activity. And I do encourage you, when I know our kids are already asking for purpose, you never see like the minute the kids turn 2 or 3, they ask you why am I, why am I doing this? Why is this? Why? They are asking you for purpose. And if you do not know, ask them, why do you think you're doing it? What's the point of you doing this? What is the reason? Why is this matter to you so much? Start asking those questions. Because sometimes those kids are looking up to you. They want you, like, okay, make your bed. Why? Why am I making my bed? What's the point of me making my bed in the morning? What's the reason? And you need to give it to them so they can create things, they can do things that's meaningful. Either helping others, volunteer work, sports, do things that have meaning into it. You don't have to start big when you're trying to create your purpose. You don't have to start big. You can start very slow. I know when I start this video and my purpose was to reach out as many people so they can have a meaningful life. I want to save, I want at least, because this is my purpose in creating my video, is for me to at least save one person. If each video help one person, that's it, I'm good. And I didn't start big, and I'm still not big. I start with one subscriber. I think now we are 311. And I start right now, I'm still starting with my phone. Right? When you have a purpose, you don't have to start big. You can start small, but the goal is to keep going. Continue create step down that goal. And allow your goal to evolve. Allow your purpose to evolve. Because sometimes the mistake we make is like, I remember I had a patient once that was a dentist, and he went to medical school or whatever, dentist school, whatever. And after he finished, he realized, why does that matter? And he's asking himself that question. And he fell into major depression. And he came to me. I mean, he came to me feeling stressed, feeling overwhelmed, hating his job. Yes, he's getting paid well, hating his boss, hating what he does. That's how he came to me. But he doesn't realizing what he's asking was, what is the point of this? It's through therapy. I'm like, okay, so you don't know why you're doing this. You don't know why this mattered to you. And he feel guilty because he spent this much money to get loan. So he become a dentist. He had this many people supporting him, his parents supporting him, friends, whatever. He's with, like people know he's a dentist, right? So he felt guilty. Now he doesn't know if he want to do this because he doesn't know why this matter. But in therapy, we find out, although he doesn't want to work in people's teeth and cleaning people's teeth, his purpose was still, he still want people to have a great life. He still want people to do better with their teeth. His purpose is still in there. So he just reframed his purpose, and he ended up teaching people how to keep their teeth. So he ended up falling more into like eating healthy, like educational teaching, showing people the teeth, things like that, telling people everything. He was one of those people who tell me everything that went through your body, it went through your mouth. Like those are the things he enjoyed in his purpose. And to him that matter. Like teaching, he understand why he was doing this. But when he was in the clinic or when he was in his practice and cleaning people's teeth, he doesn't see why. So sometimes your purpose doesn't have to just shut down. Your purpose can be reframed. You don't have to like start from scratch. You can guide your purpose. Okay? So I do encourage you. A lot of people believe purpose is fine. A lot of people believe I need to wait on my purpose. And sometimes those individuals who believe that, they hate others. They're like, why is this person is more successful and they're happy of what they're doing? How come they find their purpose in life? Because we are waiting for a purpose. We believe our purpose will be found. No, your purpose is created. And the way you're creating your purpose is to do things. The way you're creating your purpose is to reflect. The way you're creating your purpose is to continue asking, does this matter to me? Is this will align to my values? If this align to my purpose, am I experience life how I want to experience life? Why is it matter? What I'm doing, why am I doing what I'm doing? It's a continued thing. You don't have to be a certain age to figure out your purpose. You can continue evolve your purpose. Thank you for all of you guys who stay at the end of the video. I wish you all the best. I wish you a great week, a great day, and we'll see each other again. Remember, purpose do not found, purpose is create. Have a good one. Bye-bye.